You said you think about whooping somebody's ass?
You heard right, and I'm thinking it's gonna be you.
Well, what you need to be thinking about is how your family gonna look crying over you while you're laying in that hospital bed. Next thought that's gonna come to mind is, damn, does that heart monitor ever shut off? You'd say something, but your jaw's wired shut.
Is that right? You think you tough or something, huh?
I ain't said that. I ain't said nothing like that. But I will say you better go get a haircut before you start swinging.
A haircut?
You damn right. Call your barber and get your appointment set up, because you're going to want to update a picture for that t-shirt I'm about to put your ass on.
You sure are cocky for an old man, acting like you ain't never had an ass whooping in all them years.
You damn right I am, because I got this far with effort, not luck. And son, let me tell you something else. Every ass whooping I ever toted in my day, I left with more respect than I started with. You want to step up, I'll show you why.
Calm down, man. I was just messing with you. I was just playing.
Just playing? Y'all damn young kids always playing about shit that shouldn't be played about. You want to play a game, bust out a deck of cards and throw some spades on the table in the break room. The only thing you playing with right now is your damn life. You better watch your mouth from now on, son. I ain't cutting you no more slack.
Okay, I got you. Just chill out, man. Cool off.
I'm cool. I'm chill, okay? Penguin's ass cheeks right here. That's all I am. All right, snowmen dress up as me during Halloween because I'm so fucking cool.
I know deep down you care about this job.
Man, I really don't care. I mean, you're asking for some, premium level concern here, when about all I'm offering is free trial status. Can we just dial it back a couple notches? Get on the same page here?
I'm on the same page as you, and it may be small print down at the very bottom, but I know you give a fuck about this job. I know it's deep down in there somewhere, and I'll find it.
No chance, man. It doesn't exist, okay? Indiana Jones and Dora the Explorer could team up, be handed a GPS with exact fucking coordinates, a search party on standby, and there's still no hope. You understand what I'm saying?
You can be tough, okay? You can be tough for everybody else here, but I know you give a fuck.
You'd have to sacrifice 3 goats and speak Latin backwards to maybe summon half of a give a damn. And you want me to give a fuck? Not in the cards, Playboy. Not in the cards.
Okay, that was a little much, bud. Just tell me what I need to do. What do you think I could do to make you give a fuck about this job?
I don't know. Assemble the Dragon Balls, maybe? I mean, it's apparently not as hard as it used to be. Try starting there.
What does that even mean?
I'm sorry, I forget you're uncultured. Listen, it's not something you can just go out and find that easily. Maybe you should do a little practicing, a little training. Have you ever tried to catch smoke with chopsticks? Like in a hurricane? You should start there, because it's about the same difficulty level.
Okay. I see what's going on here. This is about money, isn't it? I'll give you an extra $10 a day on your per diem if you start giving a fuck around here.
You would need a NASA-funded expedition fueled by Elon Musk's ego just to maybe, hopefully, orbit the edge of my concern.
Damn. I'll let you take off the next 2 weekends and I'll still pay you.
Now you're speaking my language. Let's find out if you're fluent. Make that 4 weekends, and next time there's a safety seminar, you text me and tell me I'm sick and I can't come in.
Oh, I can't do 4 weekends. 3 weekends, and I'll let you sleep through half of the safety courses.
Okay. 2 weekends, and I don't get in trouble if I hit on the hot woman that does our sexual harassment training next week.
Hard no. Definitely not going down that road. 2 weekends, and you can use the air-conditioned supervisor's bathroom for the rest of the summer.
I've been using it the whole summer already. 3 weekends, and you forget I said that.
Deal.
Just kidding, my fingers were crossed. There is no chance of that happening. Hell, even last time I looked for one to give, couldn't find it. Even checked the couch cushions in the break room. Found a Dorito, some shit I shouldn't have. My last shred of hope was in there, some unaccomplished childhood dreams, but no fucks to give. Sorry, just not gonna happen.
Respect in the workplace is kind of overrated. I get a lot of messages from people. One from this morning, a younger guy working in a fab shop. He said, hey, having kind of an issue with earning and getting the respect of my coworkers. A lot of them are older than me. They're giving me the cold shoulder. Not really sure what to do. What do you suggest? I suggest doing your job and cashing your check when they hand it to you. Nothing else. If they want to be assholes, let them be. If they're going through some shit, let them go through it. At the end of the day, you don't need to be respected to do your job correctly and earn the money that you're supposed to. Now, would it be nice if you had some coworkers that were friends that you could speak to, joke around with, have a good time with at work? Yeah, it'd be nice, but it's not really something that's mandatory. Like I've been a lot of places where I've had great friends work beside me, and I've probably been even more places where I didn't like not a single motherfucker there. So at the end of the day, respect is earned if it's given. But some people just want to be assholes. You can't get around that. Some people genuinely do not enjoy the work that they're doing and try and take it out on everybody else around them. Don't let that affect you at all. Don't worry that if you're going to work, people don't like you there, because it doesn't matter. As long as you're doing your job, doing what you're supposed to do, and cashing your checks when they hand them to you, that's it. Stop wasting your personal time and energy worrying about what people think of you at work. That job is not your life. Your life is whatever you're doing when you're not there. That's what you need to focus on. Hopefully he understands what I'm trying to tell him. If you've got any recommendations for the younger guys that are starting out, that are having a hard time kind of getting in the clique or just making friends out in the industry, what do you advise to them? I don't know. Mine is just get out there and work. Don't give a shit about anybody else's feelings. Just make sure it's hitting your bank account every time they hand you a check. Other than that, nothing else matters. What do y'all think?
I think God's next test for me should be, can he handle a ridiculous amount of money?
Do what?
Well, you're always saying keep your head down, persevere, and push through. God's just testing you. Well, I'd like him to test me with an obscene amount of money and see how I act there, you know? Because I've been tested with heartbreak and child support court. And remember that one time that old girl I was dating stabbed me while I was asleep? The only thing I about passed that time was away. Okay? I'm just saying, maybe we could test me and see what would happen and how I would act if I had a couple $1 million at my fingertips.
I hear what you're saying, man, but I feel like the tests you're referring to, you're forgetting most of them were optional. Because I don't feel like child support court or getting stabbed because you were laying in her bed whispering some other woman's name, I don't feel like those are normal tests that get handed out. I feel like those are the kind that you sign up for and get up early on a Saturday morning to go take. So I don't really know if you can throw those in there. But maybe what you're doing is asking for a blessing? You think that's more of like the category you're going for here?
Yeah, sure. You call it whatever you want to. How do I get one?
Well, generally speaking, being a morally good person in most situations that you encounter, giving back to the community, and just, trying to help your fellow man usually brings about blessings in your life. Think you can handle that?
Of course I can do all those things. But theoretically, if I couldn't, what would be the fastest way for me to make a lot of money?
I don't know. Work more overtime, I guess. I'm just not really understanding why you think having a lot of money would be a test.
I think it would be the hardest test I've endured yet. Could you imagine the amount of effort I would have to put out to stay humble? With a beachfront property on each coast, with heated floors in the bathroom, with a bidet and a steam shower, with a supercar in the driveway? Do you know how hard I would have to work to stay humble in that situation? Probably one of the hardest tests I'd ever had in my life. And I think I'm ready for it.
If it's meant to be, I'm sure it'll happen. You just gotta wait, and it'll come about when it's ready. It kind of sounds like you've maybe thought about this a couple times. Maybe a lot.
Every day. Every single day while my ramen noodles cool off. It is the only thing I'm thinking about.
Okay, it could happen. It could happen, but theoretically, let's say you are blessed with a lot of money and the goal is to stay humble and you don't, which I think is probably pretty good odds for you. Then what? Then what's the point? You failed.
Well, you know what they say. It's not failure if you continue to try. It's just practice. So I would just have to continue driving supercars, working on heated floors, and eating $200 steaks. And I would do that. I would keep trying.